I suppose before I say anything, I should say that I am home right now. So I don't have my usual setup with me, so that's why the audio quality is so much worse, but I'll try to clean it up as much as I can in editing. But I feel like going into the new year, oftentimes a lot of people have a lot on their minds regarding a New Year's resolution or worried about how the next year is going to go, whether it'll be better or worse than the last or exactly the same. I feel that one could argue that a year going exactly the same as the previous is just as bad or just as bad as it going worse, depending on how your year went, I suppose. But going into the new year, I think it's important to remember that you aren't going to become a different person overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day, and I think that goes the same for becoming a better person. What I want to do as a guy who just, I guess, makes dumb videos is just make people's days a little bit brighter. If I can make you smile through the screen from wherever I happen to be, then I feel like my goal is being accomplished. I spent most of high school hating who I was, and it wasn't until after I had been graduated for a year, over a year, that I finally said enough is enough and really started to work on becoming someone that I didn't hate. I don't want people to feel lost during the new year, but rather, instead of trying to immediately move on to something new, take a second to instead look back and reflect on the past year and see if you feel like you've done everything correctly. For years, I was selfish and someone who I look back on now and loathe, but what I'm saying is it's okay to not feel like you're going in the right direction as long as you stop and move yourself in a different one. Studying astrophysics is something that I didn't even completely settle on until just a couple years ago, after I had worked on who I was and how I thought. And that process took a couple years as well. The point I'm trying to make with this is that the New Year's is a great time to reflect and improve. Go learn a new thing, whether it be a fact or a skill, make someone smile. Don't be too hard on yourself, but always push to be a better person. It's true that hatred is free, but so is kindness. And it's just up to the person to decide which they want to give. So, going into the new year, I hope everyone can choose to spread a little bit of kindness, but don't do it because I'm asking. Do it because you want to. Because what kind of world will we live in if we only did the things that we need to do. Remember that there's always a reason to keep going and a reason to keep trying, a reason to keep being positive. Life is a gift. It's one with major ups and downs, but it is a gift nonetheless. I think I think that's all I got for now, but Happy New Year, everyone. And as always, take care.